Alright, YouTube. I should be doing my chores this afternoon, but I'm going to take you out for a ride on this road that I've been wanting to show you. So this is my other tank bag here, the Icon primer tank bag. And it's been a good little bag. I've had it for like a year and a half or two. So that's about the space that it takes up on the Ninja. Alright, YouTube. I guess it only took me about 30 minutes to get here from my house. And we're going to check out Lost Creek Boulevard here. It's off of the 360 loop. Kind of the south end of 360. Poor little dead squirrel. So hopefully I won't get anybody here on my butt too bad. But this is just a nice kind of winding road through some nice houses here. So yeah, decent weather day in Texas today. It's probably like 68 and only a 5-mile-an-hour wind. So that makes for some nice riding. Not too much wind. See, there's these little purple flowers all over the place, or blue, I guess. They're called blue bonnets. And it's something that blooms all over Texas. It's kind of a big deal, and people take pictures with them. And So I have a new mic on the way from Amazon. Spent a couple of hours driving around Austin the other day looking for a mic, and everything I wanted was out of stock. So hopefully, I don't know if I'll get it before my trip, but hopefully I'll use it when I get back and make y'all happy that I'll be in stereo. You gotta use y'all if you're in Texas, you know. I gotta try and be Texan somewhat. I'll always be a California girl for sure, but I think it's grown on me a little bit. Kind of told myself I would never use that word, but it's kind of catchy. I guess that's pretty much the road. I've been to the left here before, but I'll go that way again. I guess it's probably like my third or fourth time on this road. I went to the right last time, and that took me on a pretty long bike ride. But like I said, I should actually be doing my chores this afternoon. But it's such nice weather. Had to take the little girl out for a ride, especially when it's not real windy. So easy to forget to turn off your blinkers on this bike because they're so hard to see. They're just in the corners, and the light's not very bright, especially in the daylight. So kind of a topic I wanted to talk about is Texas roads. So if you ever come and visit Texas, there are a lot of roads here that just have numbers. So like by my house there's and they're called FMs, which means farm to market, which I guess back in the day you were going from the farm to the marketplace. So there's I take 1327 to 1625, and then it turns into Old Lockhart Road, and so yeah, it can be kind of confusing, because that really surprised us when we first came to visit and moved here. We're like, what's with all the numbers? And maybe the state's just so big that they got tired of making names, so they just started numbering roads. It's just too darn big. And then we were like, what does FM mean? And finally we saw a sign or something somewhere, and farm to market. I'm like, okay. So yeah. So you get used to that after a while. Then there's a lot of freeways that cross each other, and then and they'll separate too, and so there's gonna be one road south and one road north, and they both have the same name or the same number, and it really trips up the GPS. So I had to learn to sometimes, you know, now I pretty much know where everything is, but I made sure to Google it ahead of time so that I even knew what part of town I was supposed to go to. And then hopefully find that road. And then the contractor who built our house, we came to check it out and pick stuff out. And, you know, he'd be like, oh yeah, you know, just take this highway to this highway and this road to this road. And, you know, he's like, yeah, you know, just take the Mopac. And I'm like, well, what the hell is a Mopac? It's M-O-P-A-C. And I haven't taken the time in 5 years to figure out what the heck it means, but it's called the Mopac Expressway, or Loop 1, which, I don't know, I guess kind of runs on the northwest side of town, parallel to 35, but on the other side of town. So it's taken some time to get used to it and figure this stuff out, but pretty much don't need the GPS anymore. But yeah, very interesting learning experience. Hopefully this audio's coming out. I kind of put my microphone by the chin strap in a hole in the cheek pad instead of putting it under the cheek pad. So it's a little bit behind my mouth. So check out all the blue bonnets. So hopefully this road comes out on the video. It's a little hilly and it's got some fun turns in it. Trees and greenery. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get another vlog in before my trip, but getting my oil changed on Saturday, and I got a good tip about adjusting my suspension stiffness to support my luggage. So that was a good tip. I'm going to have them check my chain tension to make sure that's okay. Hopefully I'll be set.